Think about a really awful day that you've had. And I don't mean a day where you were just crabby, but a day where maybe you've gotten some bad news or sad news or something really went wrong that you had to deal with. And keep that in mind while I'm telling this story. So a couple of years ago, my son and a person, let's just say one of his friends at the time, I took them to Chick-fil-A. And while we were at Chick-fil-A, this friend of his wanted sauces for her chicken nuggets. And so the person waiting on us gave her some sauces, and we got back to the table, and she was unhappy because she didn't get as many sauces as she wanted. And so she went up and acted quite spoiled and was not polite in the way that she didn't ask for more sauces. She just said she needed more sauces, once again, in an unfriendly, unpolite way. And so the girl gave them to her. The girl didn't seem super present while she was working, and just wasn't, overjoyed to be there. So later on, I talked to this friend of my son's and said, how do you know that girl wasn't having a really awful day? And she said, well, she wasn't doing her job. And I said, well, how do you know what's going on in her life? How do you know she didn't just find out that her boyfriend she lives with broke up with her and now she has to find a new place to live? And she just found out that her mom has breast cancer. How do we know? When you were going through your really awful day, did every person you encountered know what was going on with you? Probably not. Did you feel like being your nicest, friendliest, most enthusiastic self? Probably not. I try really hard, and it's something, I didn't invent this idea, I learned it. Try really hard to look at people I encounter as if, hey, I don't know what's going on in their life, because that's very true. I don't know what's going on in their life. Maybe they're going through something that's really bad if they're having a rough day, or if they're not super enthused. Maybe they're not. But how do I know? It's best to give people the benefit of the doubt on that. So try to remember, when we encounter people, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes with them. They could be having a whole lot going on in their life, and we're just being brutal to them for no reason, because we aren't getting what we want, or because we think they should be performing a certain way. We want to try to have some compassion and treat people the way we would like to be treated, and maybe they'll respond that way. Maybe that day they just don't have the capacity to respond that way, because maybe they're just having maybe the worst day of their life, and the only reason they showed up to work is because they need money to pay their bills. Go out and treat people like you would want to be treated. And thank you for joining me today for the Rebecca Reset, where every day we reset your mind so you can be better, do better, and get the life you love. If you're finding these videos helpful, please hit like, and please follow or subscribe to get the rest of my videos, and help me spread the word so I can make a difference in the lives of more people. Thank you again, and make it a great day.